Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. So, me and my sister were arguing about the whole Katt Williams situation, and so I was like, let's set the cameras up then. Let's set the cameras up then and have a conversation about it. So I dragged her into it, and we're doing it. Cameras, lights, mic, all of it.
Action.
All right. So I'm going to link the video down below so you guys can see the full video of Katt Williams. So basically, Katt Williams getting in a fight with this boy. Okay. So the headlines yesterday was that Katt Williams got beat up by a 7th grader.
Right.
Now, today, the caption is Katt Williams got beat up by a 17-year-old. So I don't know if he's a 17-year-old 7th grader or he's 17. Yeah, or he's a 17-year-old. Either way it goes, he didn't get beat up. That's first and foremost. He didn't get beat up.
Right,
he didn't. Now, I don't want to come on here because originally I was defending Katt, saying like, you know, not defending him, but saying like he could easily get out of this and it's not going to be that big a deal. But then I was doing some research and I realized that Katt Williams, this is the second thing he's gotten in trouble with in the last 8 days. So, I don't know.
Yeah, like he's in a tight spot, right?
I don't know.
I want to defend Katt Williams just as much as you do. Don't get me wrong. Like, bluffs with Katt Williams.
But she thinks that Katt shouldn't have done it and that he is going to catch a case now and it's all his fault.
Yeah,
and
I mean, at the end of the day, like, listen here. Katt Williams. I know you hard. Like, I know you, like, I know, like, how you felt. But it's just, like, you have to maintain a certain level of self-control if you're going to be in the, on the platform you're on. And clearly you don't care about this platform because, you know, from your actions in the last, like, month, like, you know, it's clear, like, you gonna do you. And that's fine. But, like, the fact that you hit, and you probably was looking at this little boy like he might be 18. Maybe you thought about that. Maybe that ran across your mind because he did look a little bit older. He looked older than a 7th grader. You know what I mean? So, or maybe you just didn't care. But I feel like when you put your hands on a minor, regardless of if he taunted you and you're in front of a judge, you're just going to be like, well, I mean,
and
he's 17. Like, you couldn't hold yourself back.
Listen, and I guess this is where it changes for me. I think a 17-year-old suburban kid is different than a 17-year-old hood kid. Like, and this is, you guys are going to fight me. Y'all are going to be mad. I'm not editing this out. I'm not editing this out because, I'm not editing this out because he was in a situation where he was backed up against the wall. He even sat on the ground in order to not be aggressive about the situation. This boy is taunting him, following him around the field because Katt Williams went to everyone keeps saying it's the hood. I don't know where he was. Like he was in like a housing project. He was in like a housing project somewhere, and he was playing soccer with these kids, and it was a multiracial group of kids. There was Mexicans, there's people speaking Spanish. It was like, you know, so it was like black, white, and Hispanic kids playing soccer with Katt Williams. Katt Williams is walking around the field playing, and then all of a sudden you see this one kid that keeps on like walking with him, and at first you think he's talking to him, but then you start to realize that like the kid is like saying stuff to him.
He's harassing him.
He's harassing him. So Katt walks off the field and just starts to walk away, and the kid keeps on following him like, oh, huh? Mm-hmm. Like, what, huh?
You hear him say at one point, like, you know, I'm grown. I'm 40-some years old. And,
yeah.
You know,
and, like, just Katt is walking away. So then Katt gets to, like, a building, a brick building, and he just stands against the brick building and sits down. By this point, he's got the boy around him, as well as other community members surrounding him. Like, people aren't even being, like, standoffish and walking away. Literally, while Katt is having arguments with this boy, other people are taking selfies with Katt while this is happening. Right? So Katt is in I don't know if he knows this place, but he's trying to get out of it, and people are surrounding them, not realizing that something's about to pop off, but not like in a way that's helpful or conducive to the situation, okay? So Katt sits down, and then all of a sudden, the boy is standing over him. So he gets up, and the boy keeps on talking and talking, and so Katt just, he does that. I don't even know if the punch lands. It's not even clear.
Yeah, it hit him.
It's not even clear that it lands. And if it did hit him, it didn't hit him hard enough for him to stagger back and be stunned for a little bit. It was just something to get the boy out of the way because, like I said, he was in the middle with everyone around him.
I think the I think because you've only seen the full version, there's a Snapchat version of the kid who was Snapchatting it, and it gets the angle to where you can see that he hits him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a bunch of people surrounding Katt. It's not like the people are like far back. They're like Katt Williams is right here, and there's an arc of people around him. One of those people being an aggressor, and Katt doesn't know who these other people are. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation to me seemed like he needed to get out of it.
Right. He felt threatened.
There was too many people around him. And so when he when he hits the kid backs up. I guess got hit or whatever, but not enough to stun him to like whatever. So he immediately charges Katt and puts his arm around him and takes Katt to the ground. I think Katt willingly goes to the ground because at some point Katt starts to kick. So that lets me know that he's already resorted to a kind of fighting that isn't going to win him the fight. It's just designed to get this kid off of him. I think he realized maybe that after he went to go punch him that, you don't know where this kid's mama is. You don't know who his peoples are, and you're about to punch, and you punched him.
Asked after, too.
Yeah, and you punched him in front of all these people. But then afterwards, when the guy gets Katt on the ground, mind you, they're the same size, same height. When the guy gets Katt on the ground, the guy is like, all of the community members are like, get off of him, get off of him. Like that's when everyone is like, trying to get him off of Katt. And then Katt proceeds to say stuff like, I try to come here and like play games or whatever, and like, basically saying that he's trying to do something and reach out to the community, and this is how he gets treated.
Let this little broke. I think he said, let this little broke boy come over here and beat up a celebrity.
Yeah, like and I think Katt has some bearing. Like, there's no reason for that boy to taunt Katt unless he planned on this being a situation. Unless he knew phones were going to be out and there was going to be a situation. And so he was like, look, I'll do it. I'll go up to Katt and taunt him. I'll follow him around. Because there was otherwise no reason for him to do this to Katt. And I think the boy got what he deserved. And like, I don't care if he was 17 or not.
I don't care if he was 17. Like, okay, if he was a 7th grader, I would have more sympathy. I feel like at the end of the day, yes. I feel like, yes, if you got hit, you can back somebody into a corner and you can't really get mad about the reaction that they have, but at the same time, if he was like a 7th grader, I feel like Katt would have kind of been able to recognize that a little bit more.
But I guess I just feel like it doesn't matter that he's a celebrity or not. If he were an old man who lived in that neighborhood and that little boy were to double up on him, he'd have every right to fight his way out of it the same way Katt did.
Right, but I feel like there were other ways he could have went about it. Maybe he could have just pushed him out the way, at least attempted to push him out the way. Maybe him pushing him out the way would have ignited the little boy. Maybe he would have swung on him as opposed to him swinging on him, and it would have been like a whole different reaction. I just feel like at the end of the day, like, Katt, you got like too much like money and too much of a platform for you to have swung on this kid, and I feel like his family is gonna sue. One, because people are gonna be in their ear like, yeah, sue. You know what I mean? Because I mean they're they're in the projects. They're in PJs. And I would sue too. Just to try, and there's going to be a lawyer that takes them pro bono, and that's just like, yeah, I can get you this money. And at the end of the day, if they do try to sue, I feel like they're going to get them some type of money. It might not be the type of money that they can actually get. They could probably get more than what they're actually going to settle for. But it's just like, why even have gone that way? But when you're in the mindset and you're in the moment, you can't control it, whatever, Yeah,
so. I feel like Katt feels like he is of the people, by the people, for the people, and he's part of the people, and the people attacked him, so he attacked back. And even if it does, I think he's also in the mindset of like, look, he grew up without. So if this little boy takes some of his money, like whatever, he'll just make more. Like, I think that's what he's thinking. He's not like, it's not like his base group of people, his core supporters are going to look at this video and be like, oh, I'm never going to another Katt Williams show again. Mortimer, did you see what Katt did?
I think most of his core supporters laughed at him, and was like, this like, Katt. I miss with Katt.
I feel like his core supporters wanted him to beat this kid up more. Like, would have wanted him to fight this kid. That's what I think.
I don't think they
cared that he was 17. Nah, I don't think it's not.
I don't.
Because let me tell you right now, I'm a Katt Williams supporter, and I needed him to bust this little boy's teeth out.
I am as well, but you didn't need to bust his teeth out for what? For him being an immature, stupid little kid. Like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get on Katt's head about punching him in the sense that he punched him, but I'm gonna get on Katt's head for punching him because it's like, Katt, like, come on, we got, like, I don't want you to lose out on that money for this little punk. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I don't want you to lose out for this little punk. He doesn't feel like
he's losing money. He feels like it's his reputation on the line. And
that's fine. Like, but like, your reputation is already on the line right now. Like, everybody's already looking at you crazy as hell. Like, because of certain situations, you know, situations before that with the young ladies, you know, the group of ladies.
Oh yeah, those group of ladies are crazy.
And you know, whatever happened with that situation, you know, the situation prior to that, your house getting raided, you know, the whole Beanie Siegel thing, and it's just like lay low, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it, like, maybe you was at your boiling point, the point of no return is just like, I'm about to get this little dude out the way, you know, and I'm gonna punch him. But I do feel like Katt needs to, like, learn how to contain his anger and learn how to control that in every situation that he's been in lately. Like, he just needs to learn how to just chill. And if he doesn't know how to chill, then just, like, I feel like you can't be in this type of, you can't do what you're doing if you don't know how to chill sometimes. I feel like nobody wants to see you. I don't, as a supporter of Katt Williams, I don't want to see him on in this light all the time.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to see him in this light all the time too, but listen.
I'm still gonna see your show. You're gonna see your show. I'm gonna see you, Katt. But like, I don't like it. I don't like the people who aren't supporters, like the way that they look at him, the way they speak about him.
Like, I know there are gonna be some people out there who are like, that's why black people can't get ahead, because Katt Williams came to play soccer with these children and these children attacked him. I know there's a lot of sides to this. There's a lot of sides to this. That's his mentality. So, you know, let it be what it is.
Yeah, no, do you, Katt? Just, you know, just chill. You know, live your life. Like, you don't want to fight all the time, right? Nobody wants to fight all the time.
Yeah, especially he has those kids, right? He's like 5 kids he needs to take care of.
I have no idea how many kids. You got 5 kids?
I heard that he adopted a couple. I don't know what's Katt's situation. I don't know exactly. But kids. All right, so that's what we have to say about the Katt Williams situation. What do you guys think about this? What do you think? Do you think he should have punched the little boy? Do you think that he should have even been there in the first place? What do you think? All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, yeah, I cut my hair.